In the realm of real estate, the intertwining of vast financial interests and intricate regulations becomes a breeding ground for unethical conduct. High-value transactions, often involving millions, present ripe opportunities for fraud, where the stakes are high enough to entice wrongdoers. The varying legal frameworks not only complicate compliance, but also obscure the path for those looking to exploit loopholes. As individuals with valuable assets navigate these murky waters, the absence of stringent oversight invites perilous practices to flourish unchecked, revealing a system where accountability is often overshadowed by profit motives. Furthermore, the culture of anonymity fosters a fertile environment for illicit activities, where properties can be transferred without clear lineage, and benefactors remain concealed. The rise of shell companies allows criminals to mask their identities and intentions under layers of corporate structures, complicating efforts to trace the origins of funds. As agents frequently prioritize personal gains over ethical responsibilities, the commitment to integrity within the industry often falters, allowing for conflicts of interest to thrive. Additionally, the use of opaque ownership structures serves not only to hide beneficial owners, but also to facilitate various schemes, from kickbacks to money laundering, thereby endangering the integrity of the entire real estate market. The complexities of real estate also enable a culture of secrecy, where undisclosed dual agency practices can undermine trust, as agents may prioritize commissions over the client's best interests. This deception often leads clients to unknowingly engage in transactions that may not reflect their best value. The frequent occurrence of fraudulent appraisals compounds these issues, where inflated property valuations create a false sense of security and risk for lenders and buyers alike, obscuring the true market value and stifling genuine transaction opportunities. Therefore, as systemic flaws and individual malpractices intertwine, the real estate landscape becomes increasingly vulnerable to corruption and exploitation without comprehensive reform efforts that advocate for integrity and transparency in the industry. To understand and confront the pervasive corruption within the real estate industry, it's crucial to recognize the systemic vulnerabilities that act as catalysts for unethical behaviors. With high-stakes financial transactions at play, the temptation for fraud becomes almost irresistible. The challenge is compounded by an intricate web of regulations that vary widely across jurisdictions, leaving room for interpretation and exploitation. Inadequate enforcement mechanisms further embolden miscreants whose unscrupulous actions erode public confidence in the entire sector. Therefore, a collective commitment to implementing stringent reforms, bolstered by transparent practices, is necessary for restoring integrity and faith in real estate dealings. As we delve deeper into the factors contributing to corruption in real estate, it's essential to highlight the alarming impact of foreign investment loopholes. The inflow of offshore capital can easily circumvent local regulations, particularly when oversight mechanisms are insufficient. Investors from abroad, often unaware or unconcerned about domestic compliance issues, can exploit these gaps in governance. This practice not only jeopardizes the integrity of local markets, but also creates an uneven playing field, where foreign money flows disproportionately influence property values and availability. As illicit funds seek safe havens, the consequences ripple through communities, exacerbating housing disparities and undermining societal trust in property transactions. As we explore viable solutions to this pervasive issue, it's evident that enhancing transparency is paramount. One effective measure would be to mandate the full disclosure of beneficial ownership for all real estate transactions, ensuring that hidden stakeholders can no longer operate in the shadows. By holding individuals and entities accountable for their investments, we can significantly reduce the avenues available for corrupt practices. Furthermore, the implementation of mandatory escrow accounts would safeguard funds, ensuring that transactions are conducted through neutral third parties who prevent fraud and potential money laundering before it can occur. As we move forward, enhanced anti-money laundering laws should be extended to encompass real estate professionals, lawyers, and developers, streamlining obligations to report suspicious activities. This approach not only improves accountability, but also serves as a proactive measure to deter wrongdoing within the industry. Additionally, establishing standardized digital land registries, potentially utilizing blockchain technology, can ensure that title records are tamper-proof and accessible, promoting confidence in property transactions. Publicly available property databases that detail sale prices, ownership information, and zoning variances will also eliminate ambiguity, allowing for informed participation among buyers and sellers alike. Implementing definitive whistleblower protections will mitigate the fear of retaliation for insiders willing to expose unethical practices, encouraging a culture where integrity is prioritized over silence. The implementation of regular independent audits can also play a crucial role in fostering accountability within the industry. By inviting third-party evaluations for real estate agencies, developers, and mortgage lenders, we create a structured way to detect irregularities and ensure compliance with ethical standards. Coupled with rigorous training and licensing requirements for real estate agents, this multifaceted approach would empower consumers while protecting the industry's integrity. Moreover, transparent bidding and tendering processes can fortify public trust, as digitized records will allow forensic scrutiny of government land sales and construction bids. With a commitment to openness, we can significantly mitigate the risks associated with corruption and restore confidence in real estate transactions. The call for conflict of interest declarations is crucial in establishing ethical standards in real estate. Agents, appraisers, and officials must be mandated to disclose any financial ties to transactions, ensuring transparency and accountability in dealings. By requiring this disclosure, stakeholders can make informed decisions, decreasing the likelihood of unethical practices undermining the integrity of the industry. Furthermore, fostering consumer education programs can empower buyers and sellers by equipping them with the knowledge to recognize potential fraud, scams, and unethical behaviors, ultimately leading to a healthier marketplace. To effectively combat corruption in real estate, a comprehensive approach that emphasizes transparency, accountability, and ethical conduct is essential. As nations like Canada and the U.S. advance toward stricter anti-money laundering regulations, global collaboration remains vital in safeguarding real estate integrity against the threats posed by corruption.